Scotland's border with England is today just an occasional stopping place for tourists. But a yes vote in next year's referendum for independence would see Scotland break away from the United Kingdom, becoming an independent sovereign state. Scots already have powers over policy areas like health and education, and have their own devolved parliament in Edinburgh. With independence would come the rest: economic autonomy and the freedom to make its own defence and foreign policy decisions. An historic departure from the UK that's been the long-held ambition of Scotland's nationalist leader Alex Salmond.
The great advantage of independence and the security of independence is that people in Scotland will decide which government is elected, will decide what to do with the vast natural and human resources of this country. That seems to be a much more certain future than relying on the vagaries of Westminster government.
Salmond, as well as seeking out closer ties with Europe, would also look to relocate the British Trident nuclear submarine deterrent currently berthed in Scotland. But with a year to go before the poll, Scots remain sceptical. Already enjoying various benefits unavailable south of the border, like free medical prescriptions and free university tuition, opinion polls show that most would rather maintain the status quo than bet on an uncertain future.
I just feel we're better being together and being a British community, United Kingdom. I feel it's much better to be that way, we're stronger that way.
I've been based at the Trident, based up in Scotland. They've got 3,500 local civilians working up there, so I'm just wondering how they're going to employ them once they get rid of Trident.
Yet to be decided is what share of revenues from North Sea oil reserves would go to an independent Scotland, or whether it would keep the British pound, join the euro or create its own currency, and even if the Queen would remain its monarch. There's also the question of international treaties that Scotland would have to renegotiate. Advocates of the No campaign insist the ties that bind the UK together are far stronger than those tearing it apart.
We get the best of both worlds by being part of the United Kingdom. We've got a strong Scottish Parliament, we've got a strong voice at Westminster as well. We've got all the economic opportunity and security, plus a fantastic platform in the world to promote Scotland to every last corner of the world. When you combine that with the family of nations that we have and we enjoy, I think we've got a very compelling case for Scotland staying in the UK.
Yet Salmond and the Yes campaign are confident they have plenty of time to reverse the opinion polls and make the case for a sovereign Scotland, breaking 300 years of political union with the South and setting a course for uncharted waters.